On number 11, this is another one where we're solving. So remember, you want your polynomial, your equation, with all your terms on one side set equal to 0, and you want it in standard form. So right now, not all my terms are on the same side, and I don't have a 0. Now, when looking at what to move over, remember your leading term, the squared term, needs to remain positive. So I'm not going to move the x to the second and the 12 to the right side, because then my leading term becomes negative when it moves sides. So instead, I'm going to move the 7x over here with those two terms. Don't forget to change signs when you're changing sides. So that 7x is going to become a negative. Also, you want to keep it in standard form, so the x squared goes in front, and the negative 7x is going to be my middle term, so that my constant is at the end as positive 12. And now that I moved that from the right side, I have a 0 left on my right side. So now our quadratic is in standard form and set equal to 0. We're ready to factor and solve. My a value is an understood 1 in this case, so I know I don't have a GCF, and I also know I don't need to use bottoms up. I just need numbers that multiply to get 12 and add to get negative 7. So factors of 12, since it's multiplying to get a positive, my signs are either both positive or both negative. So you'd have 1 and positive 12 or negative 1 and negative 12. Positive 2 and positive 6 or negative 2 and negative 6. Positive 3 and positive 4 or negative 3 and negative 4. You're looking for the factor pair that combines to get your b value of negative 7. So negative 3 and negative 4 are our choice. So this factors into x minus 3 and x minus 4, and you could check that to make sure that you get the terms that you have up here. Now that it's fully factored, there's nothing to divide by because our a was 1. We're ready to give our solutions. Since this number times this number equals 0, that's only possible is if the x minus 3 is 0 or the x minus 4 is 0. What value of x makes x minus 3 0? Well, if that's a negative 3, x has to be a positive 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. If this is a negative 4, x has to be a positive 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. So our two solutions are 3 and 4.